Hey everybody, welcome back to the King of Crank, and I'm back in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, and it's time to slay some fish. If you've been watching my previous adventures, you know I took on a monster bank fishing challenge in Virginia Beach. The challenge required me to catch bluefish, Spanish mackerel, a keeper flounder, bull redfish, and sheep's head from the bank.
No kayaks, no piers, no boats. Bank boys.
Yup, all the fish were caught from the bank in the Big Bank Hank Challenge. So if you're down in Virginia Beach and still having trouble catching some monster fish, definitely check out that video. But today is the day. All the subscribers and followers on TikTok and Instagram, they've been screaming and thirsting for some DC, Maryland, Virginia snakehead honey holes. Well, today your wish has been granted. The King of Crank will be exposing snakehead honey holes in the DMV. Yes, you heard it. For subscribers only, I'll be exposing snakehead locations in DC, Maryland, and Northern Virginia. Exposing all of my snakehead honey holes
and some of your favorite YouTubers.
So make sure you subscribe.
Hey, one rod, one reel. We're coming for your honey holes.
So as stated before, the targeted species is Northern Snakehead. I have a lot of TikTok and Instagram followers that are in my inbox saying they cannot catch a snakehead. They even told me their favorite YouTubers are removing their backgrounds, aiming their cameras at the ground, and telling them just to go to any body of the water to catch a snakehead.
Well, good thing you found the King of Crank.
Today we are fishing one of my old honey holes, Oxbow Lake Nature Preserve in Laurel, Maryland. The difficulty level is advanced. There's heavy vegetation, briar patches, hills and forests, even snakes. But with the help of the King of Crank, you too can catch a snakehead. The date is October 1st through the 2nd in 2025, and the habitat is a 70-acre wetland, which is a preserve of the Little Patuxent River. The majority of the animals that I encounter here are beavers, snakes. As far as snakes, mainly black racers, northern water snakes, and garter snakes. It is baby copperhead season, but I haven't encountered one yet. Some of the other animals include egrets, heron, fox, osprey, deer, frogs, turtles, and bugs. Lots of bugs, so have your bug spray. As far as attire, you might want to wear hiking gear such as brush pants and shirts, even hiking boots. Some of the hill declines can be extremely slippery, and the water is deeper than you think. The goal for the day is snakehead catch and cook, 3 dishes, any way that I want them for 1500 XP. I provided the GPS coordinates if you want to check it out. And there's also a giveaway at the very end of this video. Now it's time to slay some snakehead.
Let's level up.
So for my fishing setup, I'm fishing a Shimano Vanford spinning reel C5000 series. For the rod, I'm fishing a Phoenix Maxim 2 spinning rod. This is a 7.2 medium fast action rod. And for the lure, I'm using a Snack Frog in the white color. This is a single Colorado blade, and it's from AmericanSnakeheadCustoms.com. For braid, I'm starting out with Suffolk's 832 30-pound in high vis green color, but I will be switching it up throughout the video. I created a list of tips for fishing for snakehead. The first tip are snakehead are more active during warm days. So if you're coming in the morning and struggling to hit snakehead, it's probably because it's too cold for them. Target snakehead when the temperatures are around 80 degrees or above. Also, if you're fishing areas with heavy vegetation, always use braided fishing line. Braided fishing line will allow you to cut through that heavy grass and lily pads, unlike mono or fluorocarbon. Also, when you're fishing for snakehead, always tighten your drag all the way down. This will allow you to get the best hook set on their rough mouths. For number 4, this is probably the most important item. A lot of us are bass fishermen and we're used to setting the hook early. For snakehead, especially snakehead in heavy vegetation, always count to 3 Mississippi before setting the hook. Also, during colder temperatures, definitely use subsurface lures like spinner baits, meth spinners, chatter baits, paddle tails, creature baits, even buzz baits. Also, a simple minnow under a bobber works extremely well year round. Also, for number 7, a steady retrieve and steady frog pop definitely works best. Not really any erratic movements, but consistent steady retrieve always works. Also, one of the most important items, don't forget about the shallow areas of the water. As you will see in this video, snakehead can be in literally 6 inches of water.
I definitely need one of those.
So when fishing for snakehead love to hang around the outer brush. Snakehead are ambush predators, but they also love structure. So we're going to start out by casting into the middle of a channel directly between 2 sections of heavy vegetation. Then we're going to do a steady retrieve of the topwater frog to see if any snakehead ambush. Looks like one took the bait.
Got him.
That snakehead was ready to ambush that topwater frog when it was speeding past.
That snakehead would look really good in a cornmeal jacket.
So I do have a mini Booms fishing baseball bat that I use for dispatching or harvesting snakehead. Then I immediately take my knife and cut the gills and bleed the fish out. This allows for the freshest fillets. Bleeding fish applies for all fish. If you want the freshest fillets, always bleed your fish. Then place it in an ice water bath. So I adjusted my fishing setup for more distance. I'm still fishing the Shimano Vanford C3000. For the rod, I'm using a St. Croix black bass spinning rod, 2-piece, 7-1 medium fast. For the lure, I'm using a Sense Vega Frog 70. And for braid, to add more distance, I reduced it from 30 pound to 15 pound Suffix 832. Since I am bank fishing, 15 pound will definitely allow me to cast further and reach the edges of the lily pads and vegetation where those snakehead could be hiding. So that's the sacrifice. 30 pounds and above can help pull in a heavy snakehead dragon through all that vegetation, but 15 pound braid definitely provides me more casting distance. I'm now using a 6 cents popping frog. It's their Vega 70 frog. Usually popping frogs are not recommended in heavy vegetation, but I'm gonna make an exception. Topwater frog rattles and pops definitely brings attention to your bait. Just make sure you're doing a steady and consistent retrieve and not any erratic movements. Also, if you're interested in any item you see in this video, please go down to the subscription and click on the YouTube shopping links. If you purchase a spinning reel or a rod or any item in this video, I will receive a commission.
Let's go.
Got 'em. There you go. Clean them up for the camera. Let's get them picture perfect. Public service announcement. If you're tired of your favorite YouTuber dancing in the video, moving and hiding their backgrounds so you won't find their location, aiming their cameras down to the ground, hit that subscribe button and come over to the King of Crank in association with Slab House Fishing. Let's level up.
That's definitely true. If you're having trouble finding snakehead or any other fish and you live in the DC, Maryland, or Northern Virginia area, if you're a subscriber, comment below or send me a message on TikTok or Instagram at TheKingofKrank, and I'll do a video revealing honey holes near you.
Was that your stomach or an alligator growling?
Sorry about that. I need to get my health up. Wow, what was that?
I don't know, but it looked cool.
Now in this video, here's an example of a snakehead sitting in literally 6 inches of water. I didn't even see the snakehead. Always target the shallows.
Got him.
My health is regenerating. Let me eat this grass-fed beef stick to get it up to full health. Oxbow is home to several beavers and beaver dams. So always pick up your trash. There's a trash can at the very entrance of this location. And also never cut your braided fishing line. I'll be creating a short on how to break your fishing line without cutting your entire line. Always look out for the fisheries and the wildlife. Keep the area clean. Oh, that mineral water and that beef stick definitely brought my health back up. Let's get back to slaying. So at Oxbow, there's several locations to fish from. I'm going to include them towards the end of the video, but I'm going to move down to the left to see if I spot any other good areas to target.
A whole new world.
One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Let's go.
I went back to the car to gear up and get some more rods. What was that?
Oh, snap.
Is that Jason Voorhees? Is this Camp Crystal Lake? What is Jason doing out here with a fishing pole and tackle box? This isn't Friday the 13th.
You should have never escaped Camp Crystal Lake.
I finally got away. Is this Oxbow or Crystal Lake? Did you set me up?
Oh, quit being a hater. Jason can fish too.
So I picked up a few rods out of my truck. I'm still using a Shimano Vanford 3000 series, but I adjusted my rod to a Trika 3X 2-piece spinning rod. This is a 7-foot medium light fast action rod. Also, Trika rods are made in the USA. For the lure, I'm using a double-bladed snake frog. This is in a biohazard color, and this is from AmericanSnakeheadCustoms.com. And for the braid, I'm still using Suffolk's 832 15-pound in high-vis green. If you guys want to purchase any of this information, look at my YouTube shopping below in the description, and I get a commission for each time you purchase from one of my preferred vendors. Also, so this water may look shallow, but it's definitely not. If you look straight ahead, you can see a white 6-foot measuring stick in the water. So definitely be careful about stepping in the water. And kayakers, there's a lot of grass in the water. Definitely bring your paddles. Since I'm fishing in October, the vegetation is starting to die off, but you can imagine how this looked May and June. This place is covered in lily pads and vegetation during the summer. So in this cast, this is an example of a snakehead that misses the frog, but if you continue to pop your rod slightly, it may bite.
Got him.
So if you miss a snakehead bite, continue to pop your lure in that general vicinity. It may strike again. Also, another good thing to watch out for snakeheads. Snakeheads have a 30-minute reset. So if they're spooked, missed the strike, or fell off your hook, they will not strike again for about 30 minutes. Since I pack light when I go fishing, here's an example of my topwater frog tackle box. So some of my favorite snakehead topwater frogs are by Tailored Lures. You can find them at tailorlures.com. And they're a Maryland-owned business, and I like their bladed Model H and skirted Model E series topwater frogs. They come in a variety of colors, and they're extremely durable with sharp hooks. I also like frogs from American Snakehead Customs. They're also a US-owned business, and I like their single Colorado blades and their double kunai blades. Both brands are extremely durable. But one thing I like about both of them are the blades. They definitely irritate snakehead and result in powerful strikes. Topwater frogs are great during the summer heat. And since Oxbow has a ton of frogs, snakehead probably always see them dashing on top of the water. But I will always say match the hatch. If there's a ton of shad in your water, You should use shad imitations to target the snakehead. If a snakehead hasn't seen a topwater frog, it may never target it. Here's an example of matching the hatch. Like I stated before, there's a ton of toads and frogs all over Oxbow. This is an American toad, I believe. So let's try to match the hatch with a tailored lures topwater frog. This is in off-white. Now that we're matching the hatch, let's test out this Taylor Lures Model H bladed series. Oh, that was quick.
Ah, yeah.
I can't wait for you to take that snakeskin jacket off of him and give him a cornmeal jacket.
Oh yeah, snakehead catch and cook at the end of the video. 3 different dishes. Stay tuned.
Get in my belly.
Like I stated before, always bleed your fish. It allows for the freshest, whitest fillets. This goes for any fish. And if you can, toss it in ice water. Now, if you've been out in the woods, you know bugs are an issue. I use this insect repellent by Leaf Straw. It's an all-natural repellent with no harmful chemicals. Click on the link below in YouTube Shopping for this item. Also, make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram at TheKingofKrank. I do respond to YouTube subscribers on those platforms. Now, I do wear waders occasionally just to avoid branches while casting. But normally I usually get in about 2 feet. A lot of subscribers have been asking what do I carry when I go fishing. So I like to travel light. I usually have a light backpack and a 2-piece rod at all times in my car. And I keep several modular tackle boxes that allows me to mix and match depending on which targeted species I'm going after. And this doesn't matter if it's freshwater or even saltwater. I like traveling light. Here's another example of a toad that I just came across. And again, you want to be able to match the hatch. Normally during sunny days, I like to use darker frogs, like maybe a green, black, or even a brown. A dark frog in sunny conditions creates a great target for a snakehead. And on overcast and dark days, I like using white frog. But again, you can never go wrong with a white frog.
Was that a no-look cast? Let me see an instant replay.
So then
I came down.
That snakehead sounded like a gunshot. Got 'em.
Level up.
Cool, I just leveled up to level 25 Snakehead Wrangler. I also gained 100 points in lore intelligence. So hopefully that allows me to select a perfect lure for any species.
That's the face only a mother could love. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for more leveling up. If you want more honey holes, make sure you subscribe now.
A few people have asked, what do I use to harvest snakehead? And I'm basically using this retractor that I attached to my belt and this boom fishing bat for initially starting the process. I then switch over to my Homer Simpson donut knife and cut the gills, allowing it to bleed out. This is usually done within 30 seconds of catching a fish. And if you can, toss in an ice water bath. It's always awesome to run into subs while fishing. You can always exchange tips and get the layout of a new fishing area. I ran into this University of Maryland student fishing on his day off. I also ran into Mommy Outdoors at Oxbow. She has a fishing and outdoors channel that's awesome. Definitely follow her on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at mommy.outdoors. So there's several places to fish at Oxbow. I just happen to give them funny names just based on what's in the area. This one is called Tornville. because in order to get to the water, you have to go through a whole bunch of briar patch thorns. But a lot of snakeheads love hanging out in the lily pads in this area. Definitely fish the arrowhead in the shallow grass, and especially around the down trees. Again, snakehead can be found very close, like literally inches from the bank. So target all the shallow locations. Now this steep decline area I call Kayaker's Falls. Mainly because every time I see a kayaker bring his kayak down this steep decline, they're falling down the hill.
I get it. Kayaker Falls.
Yeah, this is Damien with the Yak Boys. We don't fall, we slide. Now this area, I normally see a ton of fry balls during the summer, and there's usually a lot of water lilies during the summer where snakehead love to hide between. Also be careful, the mud is extremely soft in this area. I have used some weedless flukes and racked up on snakehead in this area. This next area is codenamed Serpent Alley, because you're definitely gonna walk past a northern water snake, a black racer, a garter snake, maybe even a copperhead. A true fisherman should know all the non-venomous and venomous snake in his or her area. Also the poisonous plants and types of wildlife. To research non-venomous and venomous snakes in your area, go over to the WhatThisSnake subreddit. Now, even though this place is called Serpent Alley, there are some monster snakehead and largemouth bass in this area. Here's an example of me pulling in a snakehead using a sniff frog.
Let's go. Lunchtime. Come on. Let's go. Got him.
There we go. There's a harmless black racer. Let's take another look. If you're a YouTube subscriber, make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram at TheKingofKrank. This spot I've labeled the Overwatch because you can see the entire 70 acres of Oxbow Lake. This area is also very close to the beaver dams, so be sure not to disturb them. You'll definitely see them swimming by, and make sure you dispose of your trash on the exit out. This area is also very good if you're targeting largemouth bass, but definitely use weedless options. This area is also great for punching into lily pads using creature baits. Here you definitely want to target the edges of the grass and the end of the channels. Snakehead are always waiting to ambush anything that comes into the channel. Here's an example of me catching a snakehead that was tightly held to the grass.
Oh, crap. What? Let's go.
And last but not least, you have Turtle's Nest, also the Ninja Turtle lair. This is where all the turtles hang out, but there are some massive snakehead. You definitely want to target around the down trees in the water and also within the lily pads. So I'm hiding a Snakehead loot box. For one lucky YouTube subscriber that's able to find this location. The hidden location is easy to find if you watch this full video, but it includes a tailored lure topwater frog and also an American Snakehead custom snack frog. If you're the first person to find it, send me an image on Instagram or TikTok of you capturing the loot. I'm hiding it directly underneath this tree branch, and the frogs are stored in a watertight sealed box. But before you stick your hand underneath this tree, grab a stick or your fishing pole and slide the little tackle boxes out. I don't want anyone saying they got bit by a snake by sticking their hand in there. Also, walk down the hill very slow. It's extremely slippery. Today is October 8th. The loot box should be gone within a couple days.
Now it's time for that catch and cook. 3 ways, 3 different dishes.
Yep, that's right. Time for a catch and cook. Let's start filleting these bad boys. I start out by performing a diagonal cut near the gills and then running the fillet knife down the spine. So I'm scraping right against the snakehead's rib bones. Take it slow and steady and you'll have a perfect fillet. And no need to gut the fish or take the scales off.
Take that snakeskin jacket off of him. It's almost time to give him a cornmeal jacket. Look how thick that fillet is. That fillet is thicker than a side of grits.
Now the best part of the snakehead is the nugget right behind the eyes. So we rinse the snakehead fillets off, and now it's time to prepare for the cornmeal jacket.
Is that the cornmeal jacket? So beautiful.
Yeah, so the cornmeal jacket ingredients are cornmeal, seasoning salt, paprika, lemon pepper, and cayenne. But feel free to substitute with anything you like.
And now it's shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your snakehead. Shake your snakehead.
So I always try to cook in healthy fats like beef tallow, ghee, lard. But today we're gonna fry them in some beef fat, some good old beef tallow. Definitely avoid the seed oils like canola oil and vegetable oil. They are not good for you. I also like using cast iron skillets. They provide a very even cook. I'm also sauteing a fillet and I'm seasoning it with this AM salt, which is pretty much a seasoning salt, so definitely use your preference. Now it's time to toss the cornmeal jacket snakehead into the pan as well. And that's it. Cornmeal jacket snakehead is served. This is for dish 1. Now it's time for dish number 2.
Look at the crispiness. Crunch in your mouth, not in your hands.
All right, for dish number 2, we're gonna be making snakehead constrictors. Extremely easy recipe. This is mainly bacon wrapped snakehead baked in the oven. We start by slicing the snakehead, then wrapping it with bacon.
I wish I was wrapped in bacon.
Before I start wrapping the snakehead in bacon, I like to season with a seasoning salt or adobo. Next, it's time to wrap the bacon around the snakehead and make those constrictors. Now, if you don't eat pork, you can definitely do it with turkey bacon.
But down bottom in Virginia, we eat pork. Ha 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 ha.
All right, so we placed the snakehead constrictors on a raised pan. This will allow the grease to drain down into the pan. And now they're ready to go into the oven to crisp up. Depending on how crispy you like them, I usually put them in the oven for about 40 minutes at about 375. So for a side, I'm gonna saute some green beans and some baby potatoes. So I'm sauteing the potatoes and green beans in a cast iron skillet using Kerrygold grass-fed butter. Also sprinkling some real organic sea salt just for taste. Adding some minced garlic about 10 minutes into the cook, and we're almost done.
Yeah, and make sure you grab some of your snakehead venom punch. To taste snakehead venom punch, you have to be initiated into slab house fishing
It's just water, you guys.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Well, snakeheads seem to love it.
Yeah, because snakehead live in water.
Whatever. Admire the deliciousness of the snakehead constrictors.
If you have some, definitely add some smoked salt. It definitely steps it up. Also, if you haven't tried Lucky Dog hot sauce, they're out of California. Definitely try the Year of the Dog. It's Thai chili pineapple and it's really good. I'll leave a link down in the YouTube shopping area for you to pick one up.
And make sure you make some snakehead venom punch. The ingredients are H2O, but don't tell anybody, it's a secret.
Now for the last dish, we're gonna make snakehead kebabs. Again, a very simple dish. Start out by filleting your snakehead and removing that snakeskin jacket. For the ingredients, we're going to start out by cutting up our snakehead into cubes. And then we're going to make a marinade using organic toasted sesame oil, soy sauce, a pinch of maple syrup, and a little bit of minced garlic. Then we're going to cut up a bell pepper, onion, and some mushrooms. And then apply the marinade. I'm gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper just to step mine up, but definitely feel free to leave it out. Pour about half the marinade over the snakehead and let it marinate for about maybe 20 minutes. Now it's time to build your kebab skewers. Feel free to alternate however you like. To kick mine up a notch, I'm gonna use a hot version of Slap Your Mama. I'm cooking the snakehead kebabs for about 375 for 35 minutes. And I'm also gonna marinate about 20 minutes in. I'm also cooking some Brussels sprouts as a side in the same oven. The kebabs are done. Now it's time to plate them. I also made some steamed jasmine rice as a side.
That fish on that bowl looks really angry. Sorry, buddy, I didn't tell that snakehead to eat my topwater frog.
I also like this red bloom chili crisp. It doesn't include any seed oils and it's really good. And that's a wrap. Snakehead 3 different ways. Again, if you need assistance finding a honey hole in your area, like and subscribe and send me a message on TikTok or Instagram, or even comment if you're a subscriber on YouTube. Also, remember when you come out to these beautiful locations, pick up your trash. Also, if you get snagged, know how to break your line, not cut your line. I'll create a YouTube short for that. The majority of fishing locations always have trash cans that are maintained by the city, so use them. Also, bring a trash bag every time you go fishing in case someone's lazy. Don't be a lazy fisherman. Protect the fisheries and the wildlife. Thanks again for watching, and let's level up.